Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to the GV stream, ladies and gentlemen. Why must you be off kilter every time? Every time. Just stay. Yo, Puchiha, thank you for the 18 months. Thank you for the... Wait, what? The audio stream's current bitrate 0 is lower than the recommended bitrate? Huh? Can you guys hear me normally? I've never even seen that message before. What? Yeah, YouTube just basically randomly says things that then just get resolved in like a second. Thank you very much, Puchiha, for the 18 months. Can you go down, you stupid webcam? It's like, it's so close, yet it doesn't get there. That's what's frustrating. If it was like super off, I would understand. But it's just so close, and it just won't get to the right spot. Yeah, we're changing some of the backgrounds. We're moving stuff around. You may notice differences in the background there. Thank you, Puchiha, for the 18 months. What's up? Mind Killer, hello, hello. How was your weekend? Weekend was good. Basically just spent a day doing some stuff. Gallivanting about the town. Yep, it'll probably be a pretty quick finale, I would say. Yeah, I basically removed everything back on the walls back there because we're going to do some projects. Some sorts of stuff, so everything looks pretty barren currently. What's up, Spirit? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Yeah, so welcome in, everybody. We are streaming on YouTube and Twitch, multi-streaming. And this will be the finale of Bloodborne. We only have 2 bosses left, and both are going to be far easier. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if we finish this pretty quickly. I do need to practice them to make a guide for them. And then the guided playthrough will be completed. Yeah, and then we'll switch to Pokopia depending on how much time that there is left. Is the plan there. What's up, Rebel Without a Quaz? All these names that are highly memorable, yet it's been forever since I've talked to people. Dark Souls remastered guides recently. Yeah, those popped off, surprisingly. Surprised with how much those popped off. Alrighty then. So all that's left is the final 2 bosses for Bloodborne. Now, if you've watched up until this point, I've said this 1,000 times. However, if you don't remember, make sure you consume 3 out of the 4 available 1/3 of an umbilical cord items. There are 4 of those in the game. I think you can only get 3 out of the 4. I don't think you can get all 4, or maybe you can, I forget. 3 are highly likely to get. The other one is kind of really odd to get. But yeah, make sure to get 3 out of the 4 and then eat them before you do this, or else you're going to rob yourself of the true ending if that's what you're trying to go for. And then once you do that, once you defeat Murgo's wet nurse, the next time you go over to the right, you will fight the final boss. Now, if you've consumed 3 1/3 of an umbilical cord, we actually need a little bit. We actually need a little bit of souls to, or blood echoes to, yeah, let's go ahead and do 1 grinding session over at the wet nurse's lunarium. So yeah, if you've consumed 3 out of the 4, 1/3 of an umbilical cord items, like after you defeat this next boss, you'll get the true final boss. And that's only if you care about getting the true ending, which is a trophy, if you're trying to get all trophies. But yeah, we've got 2 bosses left, and they're definitely going to be way easier than the DLCs. Than the DLC bosses. So they shouldn't really take too long, honestly. But we'll see. What's up, Joel? Welcome in. Mary Chrysler. Hello, gentlemen. Woo! Better watch out here. These guys have been messing me up. Gotcha. Gosh. Thank you. Whoop. Goodbye. Looking good. Thank you. Thank you. I'd be glad just to finish here. What does that mean? What's up, Shrouded Dork? Yeah, only 2 bosses remain, and they are easily accessible because they're just in the hub world of the game, basically, although there's kind of 2 hubs in this game. And then we'll get back into Pokopia, which we have not played in forever and have actually loved, and I'm glad to see the entire world has basically ended up loving that game. Really cannot believe they've marketed themselves like just Animal Crossing. It's so much more. Finish here the game? Like you never finished it? Oh boy, I was literally about to backstep because I knew he was about to do that. Excuse me, bop 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 bee, little piggy. Oh my god. These things are always just so scary, even after fighting them 1,000 times. Alright, I hate to use a blood vial here, but we should be smart. Because we got one more, and he's definitely going to rush me. He's in this long getting up animation. Oh, let's flip another hit. Thank you. And I guess we'll use our final, I'm assuming we have one, right? Bold Hunter's Mark. Yep, because we will not need them. Unless we ever take this character into New Game Plus. What's up, Dark Autumn 12? Dork Autumn 12. The autumnal dark. Started, but I moved out. Oh.
Hey GV, love the new camera setup. Smiley face emoji.
Yo, what's up, Peter? Hey, Peter. What's up, Peter? Yeah, so basically I have a 2-monitor setup, and now the webcam is just on this side versus this side, but I think it's better. I don't know, it feels like, you know, talking to you guys this way as opposed to always looking at you. I don't know, something. When I'm this way, you guys know I'm playing the game. When I'm this way, you guys know I'm talking to you guys. So I like it too. And yeah, it only looks different just because I removed all the stuff on the back walls because we're doing some housing project type stuff. So there's going to be certain changes in the background and things that you might notice. But thanks so much, Peter. Hey, Peter. For the membership for 18 months as well. There's 2 different 18-month memberships. What are the chances of that? Okay, so then here's the final fight now. Appreciate the support, y'all. Remember, you do get those early videos and a bunch of other stuff, especially in the chat, too. You get the emote and stuff just like Twitch. Okay, fortified weapon. I think we're good here. Now, funnily enough, you can use, if you defeat the next boss, and then if you don't defeat the boss after that, you can use the next boss's weapon, even though it's really kind of a New Game Plus weapon, but you can use it for the final fight, which is actually my favorite weapon in the entire game. What am I doing? Fortify. Oh, yeah, because we can't fortify. Duh. So Whirly Gig Saw, I guess we'll use this, though, to the end of the game. But yeah, after we defeat the next boss, we could use his weapon, which is a scythe, which is always my favorite type of weapon to use in every video game ever. I think we already checked this, but I just want to double check just to make sure. And we'll go to the Evelyn. Make sure this is all not blue. And then finally, we'll see, depending on what we're using here. Boost max stamina is good. Boost rally potential for a boss. That could be maybe switched. Transform. More items and echoes from fallen enemies. All damage reduction 4%. All sounds nice, but really, what are you getting there? Probably not that much. Blood echoes does not matter at this point in time. Visceral attacks restoring HP could matter. Is it better than, what did we have? Rally potential? Rally potential is actually really good for the boss after the next boss. And then ups visceral attack. Yeah, that's probably the best. Continuous heal near death. Oh, wait, where did we get this? Oh, you get this from, I think, Lawrence, right? So that's what you get. You actually get one of these final runes. Okay, that should be good. And then let's go check the Insight bath real quick. Beast blood pellet. Anything here that we're gonna care about? Probably not. I think we're good to go, unless we wanted to do chalice dungeons, but I don't think so, unless there's people calling for it. Most likely not. Oh, I never wore Maria's stuff. She's a woman, but I'm assuming it could go for males as well. She's got kind of a suit. And then finally, how many bullets do I have? Number held, 20 out of 20 stored, 166. I mean, that's a lot. 20, 20, so we don't have a lot of these. So we'll probably need more blood vials. 52 is probably overkill, though. Let's go maybe 30, and let's buy the rest of this. And then we are good to go. So, important to trigger the real ending of this game, if anybody cares about that. So what you need to do is, you need to go over this way, and you need to refuse Gehrman here, who's the first wheelchair guy we're introduced to. You need to refuse him. And again, if you have not consumed 3 1/3 of an umbilical cords in the game, there's 4 of them, but if you have not consumed 3, you will not get the true ending. So we're going to refuse him, and then we're going to learn him. But he's a lot easier, as I said, than the DLC stuff. Yo, what up?
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy.
Mercy.
You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
Yeah. Because lore-wise, he's being controlled by the boss that you fight after him if you get the true ending. So he wants to genuinely save you, because if you're trapped in this hunter's nightmare, you'll never... the hunter's dream, you'll never leave because of the great one that's controlling him, basically, or like siphoning off of his power. So we're going to refuse, but this is an ending. If you submit your life, he kills you, and you get kind of the happy ending, but you don't like truly stop everything that's going on. So we're going to say refuse.
Dear, oh dear. What was it? The hunt? The blood? Or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter. It always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes. Tonight, Gehrman joins the hunt.
I always think of Super Smash Bros. Every time. Gehrman joins the hunt. Da, 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 da. What a dream addition, although I don't that'd be too niche, I think. Okay, so Gehrman the first hunter, who's got the burial blade, the scythe, which actually has higher rally potential because it's a scythe. So if you attack with the scythe, you can restore more HP. Now, he's not too bad. He's another one of these super duper prone to parry type dudes. So we're going to ban out his attacks. He'll grab, swipe. Okay. Swipe, swipe, swoop, swipe. That right there is the big thing you can parry. The charge. Whoop! Oh. Whoop! Okay, let's hit him once here to rally. Bum, 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 bum. Woo! Okay, jumping strike. Forgot about that one. 1, 2, 3. So that right there is the easy parry. Yep. This right here again. Yep, see? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, if he does that charge, it's super easily punishable. Bum, 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 bum. Do the grab. Right here. Whoop. Got him, but I was a little too late. Bum, 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 bum. Now he switches over to the curved sword, which is the transformation of the scythe. Roll forward attacks, shoots the blunderbuss. Roll forward attacks, 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 and shoots. rolls and shoots. Kind of dashes in and out. Flurry of attacks here. You can parry all that stuff I'm pretty sure. Oh, wow. Ooh. So what I have to do is I have to figure out what a good point to parry in during this would be. I think that right there, he's easily parryable. Okay, the gun's throwing me off. So I want to see when he dashes. Yeah, that right there. Apparently that's easily parryable, but I don't know how. So I think maybe here you kind of just stick next to him. Because I think if you stick next to him, you can kind of wait for an attack. And then hit him. Oh my god. Some of these parries are super weird when he's got this form. Yeah, that apparently is an easy parry, but I don't know how it's supposed to be. He's so fast in that attack animation. That right there. Whoop! So maybe let's just get close to him. 1, 2, 3. There's the horizontal. Forget he always ends that with a shot. Right here, I think you can visceral him, but I forget. So this is phase 2 now. And I think he only gets basically like a couple of different attacks. So we'll do this gigantic AoE here, I think. Yeah, you just walk away from it basically. Now his aura is even heavier. Whoop. You just don't want him to have that untransformed weapon, really. Okay, so this is a lot easier when he's got the actual scythe. Yeah, there's the wind slash. Forgot about that. So right here, I want to shoot him. How did that not parry him?
Accept your death.
Huh?
Be free.
I was parrying him previously. Ba ba boo, ba da da do do dee. His voice lines during this boss fight reminds me of an arcade fighting game. Just like the screams. Do, 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 do. All right, that was some decent information. Do, 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 do. See, we definitely want to see the scythe out more than the blade. The scythe is a lot easier than the blade. Let's try this again. Hello, my friend. So he only does 2 there. Okay, that's the one you want to parry, but we were too close. Go, let's go ahead and use the blood of Ariana. Fully heals us. I thought it fully healed you. What? Huh. Wait, Yosefka does then. Interesting. Woo! One, 2, 3 there. Okay, we gotta not be that close for that one. But sometimes he'll just only do 2. What is the parry time? We were getting it every time before. Now we're not getting it. Oh, so yeah, you can hit him as soon as he starts charging. So I guess we were waiting too long, which is weird. Let's do a jump attack here. Okay. So yeah, anytime he starts to charge, you just want to immediately parry him. But sometimes he can just trip you up and immediately go into something else. It's so weird. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, it's just hard to tell if he's going to shoot or attack. If he attacks, you can get an easy parry on him. Bang! Now, right here, I wonder if you get close to him, you probably can visceral him. It's hard to tell. Here we go. Okay, I want to see him charge here. Now that, we probably just want to back up as much as we can. Here's the gigantic AoE. Just walk away from this. No big deal. It doesn't give you too much to, like, be able to follow up with in this. So this we just want to back away, right? That hits in such a weird AoE. What is the timing on that charge? It's so weird. I don't understand, because we parried him, like, as soon as he started the animation. It's like almost you gotta do it in the middle somehow. Oh my god. There we go. So definitely want to parry that. Pum, 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 pum. Big AoE. Big AoE again. Bum, bum, tum, 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 tum. Yeah, watch out that I don't kill him here. So I guess you just want to wait till he rolls at you and then roll it and then attack him once. Ba 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 ba. Man, what is his parry timing? It's so confusing.
You must accept your death.
Lore-wise, why would the first hunter be fighting us? So yeah, basically, because I did a little bit of a deep dive on the lore because I wasn't exactly sure what was happening. So to my understanding, Gehrman is the head of, like, the hunters. The hunters are used by the church in order to kill the beasts, because basically they get the blood from Abritus, daughter of the Cosmos, which is a boss, an optional boss that we killed. They get the blood from the old ones, or the great ones, or just Abritus. I don't know if it's just Abritus or all the great ones. And then it heals everybody, but if you use too much, or if you don't have a high constitution, it'll just turn you into a beast. So then the healing church employed the hunters, which is what we are, to kill the beasts and to basically stop the horde whenever there's too much. And that's what happened to Old Yharnam. Old Yharnam got entirely swamped by the beasts. So they had to basically just, like, quarantine it. So then here, Gehrman, from what I remember, Gehrman is trying to stop... Because, like, everyone's basically thinking there's just one plot. Like, there's the blood, and then there's the beast, and that's it. But in reality, there's the Great Ones, which want to impregnate humans and then keep creating more eldritch babies. So Gehrman, I think, knew that, and Gehrman was trying to stop that, where most people don't even realize that that's happening, which is why insight's a big thing in this game, where, like, the more insight you have, the more you know what's really happening, and that's why the amygdala beasts are invisible until you have a certain amount of insight, and then you can see them. So I think Gehrman, like, looked into it and then was trying to stop it, and then the boss that is after Gehrman, the true boss, which, again, you can only trigger if you consume 3/1/3 of the umbilical cord items, that boss, like, has been siphoning Gehrman's, like, mind and soul, whatever, in this hunter's dream for, like, a certain amount of time. So I think once we, like, kill the newborn Murgo, our job is done, and he's gonna kill us, because if he doesn't kill us, I think we're trapped here forever. I think he's trying to basically save us from his own fate. If Gehrman doesn't kill us, then the Moon Presence, which is the boss after him, will pretty much, like, siphon our power then. So in reality, he's trying to save us and be a good guy by not having what happened to him happen to us, because we're going to be, like, a younger, better host, probably. That's what I think. I don't know the lore specifics. Feel free to correct me, but yeah, I think that's what's going on, is he's trying to be a good guy, pretty much. What's up, Just O Baggins? Just, your name always throws me off. Just O.T. Baggins. Justo T. Baggins. Welcome in. All right, we're still a little dirty here. Let's fight him again. Gehrman, the first hunter. I think he just thinks that we can't defeat the Moon Presence. I guess he doesn't think we're strong enough. So that right there is what I need to parry, but again, I'm confused on the timing. There we go. Like, see, it triggers automatically. Maybe that's just the first phase. Okay, let's do a jumping attack here. Or not. Whoops. Hold on. I'm out. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now when he does this, we want to wait for him to roll into us, and then roll, and then attack. That's what we want to do during this phase. And if he shoots the gun, we can hit him twice. Greyjoy, I am Greyjoy, why do you always beg for pets when I'm literally fighting bosses? I don't know how you time it that way every single time. It's actually crazy. I love you, dude, but I can't. I only have so much attention. You can't pause FromSoft games, Greyjoy. As much as I wish that I could, my little guy. So, does this hit you here? Oh, no. So you can get a free hit on him there every time. Okay. Right here's the AoE. You can probably just shoot him or throw a Molotov here. Bum, 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 boom. What is the timing on that? I'm so confused. I guess we want to just wait. I guess in the first phase you can interrupt him, but you can't afterwards. It's so confusing. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, okay, so you just want to wait in that third phase or second phase or whatever. I don't know why you can do it early in the first phase, but sure, whatever you say. Whoop! That was a little too late there. Now when he does this, we want to wait till he rolls, and then hit him a couple of times. Ba, 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 ba. And you can hit him with consumables when he's doing this, if you wish. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. 1, 2, 3. Now here he kind of opens himself up because he'll always do that. So that kind of goes against him when he parries you with that gun. Yeah, alright. I think we got him. It could be cleaner, but really just depends on his cycle, I guess. I want to see him charge here. 1, 2, and then he does a third. Alright, we gotta watch out that I don't kill him here. Okay. Yeah, we're good. What's up, Ghost Ninja? Welcome in. That funky ninja. Kill me, Gehrman. Oh, please just kill me.
You must accept your death.
I will not accept my death. That's not the true ending, Gehrman. No, no, no. That's not the true ending, Mr. Gehrman. All right, we're going to go ahead and guide this guy, ladies and gentlemen. And then after that, there's only one more boss, and it's even easier, I think. Even easier than Gehrman is. So I will see you guys after that. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2, 3, exit. Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to the penultimate boss guide for Bloodborne in 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gehrman, the First Hunter. Now, this guy's weird. So, Gehrman, the First Hunter is the final boss of the base game. Yes, the very first Gehrman that you talk to at the beginning of the game. Now, if you do not know, most people probably do, but if you don't know, you need to consume 3 1/3 of an umbilical cord items if you fight him before you kill him, or else you will not get the true final boss of the game, who's, I would say, easier than Gehrman. He's kind of gimmicky. Or she? I think it's a she. So, if I were you, I would look up how to get the 1/3 of an umbilical cord items in Bloodborne. There are 4. However, you only need to consume 3, get them, and then consume them in the menu, just like popping anything. And then that will make it so that once you say no to Gehrman, which, by the way, you have to refuse him to also get the true ending. If you let him kill you, then you'll get, like, the first basic ending. But you have to also refuse him to get him to fight you. And then if you do that and you have consumed 3 out of the 4 1/3 of an umbilical cord items in this game, then you will immediately go into the second true fight, which I'm going to intentionally die to because I want to practice that and then guide that one as well. But yeah, if you do kill Gehrman, you don't have to fight the next boss. You don't have to fight them both back to back. Once you kill Gehrman, even if you die to the next one, you can kind of restart it. So, Gehrman basically fights with the Burial Blade, my favorite weapon in the game. To use the weapon, you have to kill Gehrman. And yeah, he's a lot like Father Gascoigne and Lady Maria, where basically he's got 2 different versions. The Burial Blade Scythe, which is easier, I would say. And then the Curved Blade, it's like a one-handed blade, and then either the Blunderbuss or the Hunter's Pistol, but they're like empowered. So, I would say the sight's easier because he'll go down to charge, and you can always parry him there, and it's super easy. Also, he'll just kind of, like, do a lot of scythe attacks that are easily parryable as well. When he's got the blade part out and the gun, it's a little more annoying. What I would do is try to get him to, try to bait him to roll towards you, because he's either going to shoot or he's going to slash. But either way, you can get in hits. So if he's only got the one-handed blade, I would say just kind of bait out his attacks and roll towards him a lot, and then get 1 or 2 hits in, rinse and repeat. You can still parry him, but it's a lot harder in that phase. Then eventually he'll enter phase 2, where he will kind of glow with an aura, and he gets like he jumps really high in the air and then does a wind swipe. When he does that, just keep backing up and then kind of dash back at the last second. It's a really crazy, weird hitbox, but you just want to get away from him. Also, he'll start to charge and do a big AoE explosion as well, so just don't stand near him when he does that. When he's entering phase 2, try to get some free hits on because he doesn't do any sort of AoE thing, and that's the basics. So we will go ahead and fight him here. Let's get started. Okay, so yeah, super duper weak to parry, so I'm going to go one-handed here. For the bosses that are weak to parries, I like to go one-handed instead of the transform two-handed weapon, just because it's a lot more fun too. So what we're looking for is for him to go down and charge right there. Now, the timing's super weird. In this first phase, if you like immediately shoot him, I feel like it triggers it, or if you kind of wait till he attacks afterwards, it'll also parry him. The timing is super duper weird because I can get it super early or right before he's about to unleash the attack. Let's see what he does. He's not doing anything. So he'll try to grab you and then swipe afterwards. Just dash backwards there, right here. So you can see, yeah, the parry timing is not coming through. Again, it's like you kind of have to wait for him to go down a little bit and then shoot, or right before he attacks, which I'm going to just go for right before he attacks because honestly that seems way more consistent right here. So yeah, it still didn't work. It's so weird to me. It almost feels like the parry timing switches in the second phase versus the first phase. In the first phase, you almost have to parry him like immediately. It's so odd. But then in the second phase, when he's like much more spry, you have to parry him like right as he's about to attack. So it's just a very, very odd parry timing there. So we're gonna go ahead. This is a disgusting start here. Let's kind of reset. I'm gonna pop a heal. All right, let's kind of bait him out and see what he does. So he's going to do either a 2 or 3-piece combo. That time he only did he did the 3-piece. Sometimes he'll only do a 2-piece. Okay, so what we're looking for is the charge. Sometimes he'll do that jump and then slam as well. All of his attacks in the first phase are largely very similar. So we can parry that too when he comes at you again. But I just want to see that charge where he goes down. So right there, I knew he was coming in for a second swipe. Now, just like Lady Maria, I'm going to relock onto him, move forward, and then jumping attack him, which unfortunately did not stun him. A lot of the time, it stuns him out of whatever he's going to do next. Okay. So we're going to back up. I could parry that as well. All right, but what we want to see is the charge, because I want to get that parry timing down. It's just so bizarre. Come on, do something, Gehrman. Right here. Okay, well, we still got it. He can kind of switch things up, too, as you saw there. He switched the charge move into, like, a normal slash. So I'm going to do a jumping attack here. It's going to interrupt him. And now he's going into the one-handed. So, again, what we want to do is bait out his rolls right there. So you can see he rolled and then attacked. Or he'll roll, and then he will shoot his gun. So anytime he's basically making a move towards you, roll into him, and then get an attack off. That's the best thing to do here. You can see right here, every time it just works kind of the same. Sometimes he will back up so you can't hit him. Now right here, you can parry him. The timing was just a little bit off because he'll just go into a whole flurry of attacks. So again, roll 1 and a 2. It's just that easy. Sometimes he'll throw in some extra stuff here. Now right here, you can get a free hit on him while he's transforming into phase 2. And we're going to back up and reset. Same thing. If he rolls towards you, simply roll towards him and get a hit in. That's what you always want to do. And we're going to heal here just to go back to full. We're going to see what he does. He's still in the one-handed mode. Keep in mind he can transform back to the scythe mode. And he can do a massive AoE explosion. And he can do a fly into the air and then do a wind strike at you. So we have to watch for all of those things. Also, anytime he kind of backs up and raises his weapon, just get ready to dodge to the left or to the right. Notice he will use the Hunter's Pistol. Ooh, okay. So we're going to hit him here. We're going to back up. There's the charge again. Yeah, note when he does use the Hunter's Pistol, if he hits you with it. So right here, back up, and then wait, and then roll. That timing is so bizarre. Okay, missed the parry timing a tiny little bit. Relock onto him, by the way. We're going to see what he does. If he does the charge, we're looking... Bam. So it's just off a little bit there. We're going to hit him a couple of times to rally, and I need to get out of here. Yeah, that was almost really bad. Okay, let's watch what he does. We're going to heal, and the wind swipe again. So back up, and then dodge last second. We're going to heal again. Now, here's this big AoE. Keep in mind, right here, you can either shoot him or you can use some consumables. Just don't stand near him. It's a massive AoE. Okay, so we're going to watch him. What we want to see is the charge. Okay, 1, 2. Not a third there. Okay, we're going to move forward here. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to dodge at the last second, but we're going to hit him once to rally. I'm going to go back up to full. Okay, and here's the charge. We did get him there on the second swipe. So that's going to be big. Going to make sure I'm locked on, move forward, and a jumping attack. Bam, just like that. Oops, right into another attack. Yeah, that's the only thing. If you do want to go for the follow-up, just keep in mind he can follow it up as well. So sometimes you just want to be a lot more defensive there. If you do try to be over-aggressive, he can weave in another attack like immediately, so keep that in mind. Every time he raises up his scythe, just dash at the last second, no big deal. Here he goes with the wind swipe again, and roll. You can see that hitbox again is so bizarre. Now one more parry will do it. He always trips me up every time with that grab because I think he's going for a slash. Now he can go for the third here, so we're going to back up and heal. Okay, he's going to do an AoE, so I'm going to shoot him once, and I'm going to heal again just to be at full. We're going to back up and make sure we're not in this AoE. Now, one more parry will do the trick, but every time... Whoop! Nope. I keep getting that timing wrong, but let's go from here. One more attack will do it. I'm going to heal here. Okay, he's back to the one-handed, so now we're just looking for him to roll at me. And as soon as he rolls at me, we're going to hit him, and that's going to be it. Whoop! And bam, bam. Down goes Gehrman, the first hunter. So it's probably going to jump into a cutscene here, so if you don't want to see this, I mean, I'll probably cut it out of the video. I forget exactly what triggers it. Yeah. So I'll show this, but I'll cut this part. Genuinely such a cool cutscene. Oh, man, look at that. Okay, so I need to... We can practice her right now, but I need to finish the guide. Which I suppose I could do... Well, it doesn't really matter. Let's try to Bold Hunter's Mark if we can. This thing's way up here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, Spaghetti Monster. Woo! Where's the Bold Hunter's Mark? Come on, this thing's like right in the worst spot possible. Alright, let's just die. Just kill me. Just kill me. The Moon Presence. Goodbye, Moon Presence. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so let's finish the guide here. Okay, so, yeah. There we go. That's the Gehrman guide there. Again, when he's in his first phase, very slow, kind of deliberate, very open to parries. The only thing is that charge attack. You can parry him like almost as soon as he starts the animation or at the end of it. It's so bizarre, but if you do it anytime in the middle, it's just got such an odd timing. But you can parry that. You can basically parry any of his other stuff except for the grab with the scythe. And then, yeah, when he switches to the one-handed, my best strategy was, again, just wait for him to roll into you. He's either going to shoot or he's going to attack, but either way, you can get a hit on him. Rinse and repeat until he goes into that second phase. As soon as he's transforming, immediately get as many hits in as you can. In the second phase, he'll rise up, do the wind slash, just keep backing up, dash last second because it has a crazy hitbox. And then also he will do that AoE, which if you do want to use consumables, just keep in mind you can throw stuff at him or shoot him with the cannon or whatever the hell, you know, while he's doing that. Otherwise, just don't stand near him. And then it's largely the same thing. He can kind of mix up a lot of stuff, so it gets more tricky to be aggressive, as you saw, because you can be aggressive, but then he'll just immediately go into another thing. And then what I was trying to say was if he shoots you with the Hunter pistol, because he'll use the blunderbuss and he'll use the pistol. If he shoots you with the pistol, you just get parried no matter what, even if you're not doing anything. So just keep in mind when he does that, he's going to follow it up and roll into you, so you can use that to your advantage by waiting and then dashing into him and then hitting him. But there you go. That's Gehrman. Not crazy, honestly. Just another one of these Gascoigne Maria bosses that once you realize you can just parry most of their stuff, you know, they become a lot easier. We got one boss left, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be it for all the Bloodborne bosses guided on youtube.com/Grohlvana. So thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. I'll see you next time. Bye. Yeah. Alrighty, one boss remains. Okay, I'm going to take a bathroom break, then we'll catch up with chat, and then we'll start practicing Moon Presence, and that will be it for Bloodborne and its DLC, ladies and gentlemen. BRB. Are you hyped for Crimson Desert as I am? I keep hearing about this game. I'm honestly just out of the loop with it. There's so many games on my plate right now that I'm not really looking to play anything new currently. Like, I have a bad habit of like buying all this stuff and then just like dropping it. Like Code Vein 2, I planned to do the whole thing and I was just like, I'm not really into it. So these days, like Pokopia right now is the new game that I bought that I want to like, you know, do everything in. And I kind of want to get back into that habit as opposed to just dropping a game, getting into a new game, dropping a game, blah, 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 blah. Too much stuff. Too much stuff coming out currently that I just want to stick with one thing. That's a great one, yeah. That is the Moon Presence great one. All right, so just Moon Presence left. Moon Presence is weird, basically hyper-aggressive boss, and they really only have one weird thing. and that is they will grab you and reduce your HP to well, they don't grab. They attack you, and it reduces your HP to 1. But then you can immediately attack it. It's like literally Rally the mechanic, because reduces your HP to 1, and then you want to keep attacking it until you get all your HP back, pretty much. Yeah, this is a non-copyright JRPG music playlist. So this shouldn't be too hard. And we should go... Whoop! Wow. Two-handed here. Okay, back and then a swipe with the tail. Tail swipe. I love how this thing looks, man. It's so cool. So just run under it for the jump. I feel like you could break its limbs, couldn't you? So right here, grabs its face. Now we're at 1 HP, but then it goes down for forever. So you can basically just rally all your HP back. That's the big trick. That's the big trick of this boss. There's the stagger. I think here is where he sends little globlets down. Yeah. Big old swipe attack. How can you avoid this? I guess you just gotta walk backwards. Yep. So once again, every single time he does that, he's down for forever. You can get all your HP back. Just like that. What was that attack? What was he doing? Wait, what was that? What did he just do? Or sheep! I think it's a sheep. Gotta be careful I don't kill it. Oh, so that's what he was doing before? Yeah, I mean, that's really it. There's nothing really more to it. You can just basically get by on pure damage. Oh, that's what he was doing. Okay. Yeah, really just stay behind them. I mean, honestly, not much going on here. How do you like Bloodborne compared to Dark Souls types of games? I love Bloodborne. Honestly, it's the type of game that, like, I think you really need to play a lot to really get its beauty. I mean, a lot of people just play Bloodborne and immediately love it. For me, I think the first time I played it, I was still a Dark Souls fanboy. So I think I still prefer Dark Souls, which I probably still do. I mean, Dark Souls has 3 games, really 4 with Demon Souls, whereas Bloodborne only has 1. But I think Bloodborne is the type of game where you have to play it to the point where you get good at it. You also have to play it multiple times to use different weapons and strategies. And then once you do that, I think it is revealed how genius and cool this game is. The highly aggressive nature is so much different than Elden Ring and the Dark Souls games. And then obviously the Lovecraftian dark, you know, eldritch slash almost like Transylvanian feel of it, gothic. Is super unique, very cool. Love the aesthetic. Music is great. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I love this game now, and I always did, but the only thing that holds it back is just the gimmick fights. There's just too many gimmick fights, which I think, like, if you just maybe took out 2 of them and then added in 1 more real fight, then I think it would basically be, like, the best Souls game ever, pretty much. At least in terms of, like, a linear one, not like Elden Ring, which is not linear. So yeah, I love it. Honestly, it's probably my top, definitely top 3 Soulsborne games. I don't know which of those would be what. All right, I think we're good, ladies and gentlemen. This guy's pretty easy just because he has such little HP. So I think we're going to go ahead and guide this guy as well. I mean, I recommend this game to everybody, but you do need a PS4 or a PS5, which is usually the thing that blocks people from doing it. All right, here we go. Final boss. 1, 2, 3, exit. Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back to the end of our journey here, ladies and gentlemen. Bloodborne, this is the final boss in the game. The Moon Presence. Again, if you don't know, you need to consume 3 out of the 4 1/3 of an umbilical cord items in the game. There are 4 total, but you only need 3. Find them, eat them, And then when you fight Gehrman, click refuse, and then after defeating Gehrman, it'll go right into this boss fight. Now, if you die during this boss fight, or if you bold Hunter's Mark out, you will still fight. You can keep going, you know, until you fight him. Now, this boss is scary but easy, basically, at least in the terms of the game, at least in comparison to the other bosses. And that's basically because they don't have a lot of HP at all. This weapon will destroy them. And they really only have one gimmick outside of just a lot of slashes, where they will grab their face and they will shriek, and then your HP will go down to 1. Now, a lot of people freak the hell out at this. They go, oh my god! You don't have to freak out, because you can rally all of it back. If you don't know, in Bloodborne, when your HP is orange, you can hit back to get all your HP back. I'm going to laugh at the one person that got to this and didn't know that throughout this entire game, because I guarantee there's at least one. So yeah, whenever it does that, that's almost good, because it'll go down. It'll like basically not move while you can hit it to get all your HP back. So it's one of these kind of like, you can definitely die to it, but also if you're just going aggressive and kind of staying behind it and always attacking, and then attacking once it does that one move, you're good. In addition, he's got a couple, or I think it's a she. She's got a couple of other things. She'll do like a blood fountain. So when she does that, you want to get away and back up and try to avoid the blood globules. And then also she'll do this weird like white stuff on the ground, wink wink, that'll kind of float up. So just don't stand on the ground where there is white stuff. Wink, wink. Outside of that, like I said, she'll just kind of do a whole lot of swipes, jump back, tail whips, that sort of stuff. But you can just rally it all back, basically, if you're just attacking her. So let's do it. Here's the moon presence. All right, here we go. So again, highly aggressive. Going to be running and jumping, all sorts of stuff. I think I did that jump too early, but it's all good. Going to do a little whip. But again, as you can see, its HP is not all that much. So I'm just going to try to get behind it and just deal some damage. And always stay behind it, basically, at all times. Gonna jump that, but get hit by the second one. So I'm gonna heal here. So she's gonna try to close the gap here. And we're gonna whack her in the back here. She goes on a rampage. Just again, staying behind her at all times. Waiting for that one attack. She does do that back away double tail swipe thing. So you do have to watch out for that. Running R1. I don't know why I wasn't running there, but okay. And we're gonna roll that. Gonna try to close the gap here, because as you can see, she's kind of scared. You know? It's like Starship Troopers, where they put their hand on the... So right here. So screams, my HP goes to 1. I'm not freaking out. I'm just attacking. Look at my HP. It's all going back. No big deal, right? I'm going to heal too. And let's see what she's doing. She's going to do the blood explosion. So we're going to back up here. We're going to close the gap again. Going to rally my HP back up, kind of bullying this thing. Okay. Always getting behind her, always attacking. You can stagger her just like that, by the way, if you're dealing enough damage. All right, let's back up. We're going to heal here. She's probably going to do the 1 HP move again, I would imagine, pretty soon here, right here. So again, charged R2. She gets down for a while, getting all my HP back up. Look at that, not freaking out. It's all good. And she's literally 1 HP. I'm going to shoot her in the head. Bye! And down goes the moon presence. It's just that easy, folks. Yeah, it's the type of boss that's really scary the first time. Oh my god, you get so much blood echoes from her. I forgot about that. Type of boss that's really scary. By the way, I'm going to cut this cutscene out in case you don't want to see it, and I'll return to you in a second.
Are you cold? Oh, good hunter.
Yes, I'm a good hunter. I'm a good little hunter. Hidetaka Miyazaki, the man, the myth, the... Wait, what? Oh my god, I thought that said Junji Ito was the lead programmer for a second. I was about to say, huh? That would have been unbelievable. All right, let's go ahead and skip the credits there. All legends, of course, especially Hidetaka Miyazaki, the father of the soulsborne genre. Bow, bow, bow. All right, I got to finish this guide, though.
Good. All signed and sealed.
Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so yeah, that jumped into the cutscene. So as I said, it's one of those bosses that's really scary on the forefront just because it's so aggressive, but in reality, it doesn't have a lot of HP, and if you have a fully upgraded weapon, you can kind of just bully it. Again, just try to stand behind it. It'll do a lot of jump attacks, swipe attacks, jump back, tail whip sort of stuff, but it just doesn't deal a lot of damage, and you can get back in and then just deal all the damage back. Couple of AoE attacks, nothing crazy, just don't stand in the spots, basically. And then, yeah, when it grabs its head and then shrieks and your HP goes to 1, don't freak out, as everyone does in their first playthrough. Just simply walk towards it and attack it and get all your HP back. Not a big deal at all. It also, I think that debuffs you to where you can't heal, which is what throws people off too, because they fight it and they realize, oh god, and they start panic spamming triangle and they can't heal. But yeah, you don't need to. You can just rally all your HP back. So that's the Moon Presence. That's every boss in Bloodborne guided, except for the Chalice Dungeon bosses. If you do want to see that, let me know. I'm probably not going to do it unless there's just a big public outcry, just because the Chalice bosses are such, like, most of them are really boring and one-dimensional. Some of them are good, but it's such a pain in the ass to even do the Chalice Dungeons in the first place. So yeah, thanks for watching this playlist if you watched some or all of it, and I'll see you in whatever we do next. Bye! All right, that is it, folks. Yeah. What's the plan after Bloodborne? We're going to play some Pokemon Pokopia. Yeah, because this is only a 1-hour stream so far, so we got some time. Definitely want to jump back into that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is Bloodborne, and immediately, as soon as you kill either Gehrman or Moon Presence, you get sent into New Game Plus immediately. So just make sure you do everything before that. As far as a review of Bloodborne, or like a little, you know, end note here, yeah, man, it's great. I hope one day we get a remake of it, or at least a 60 FPS thing. It's honestly insane. Nothing has ever happened with this game. I think I heard they wanted Blue Point Studios, or Blue Point Studios did say they wanted to do it, or I don't know if Sony said that or whatever. Like, they wanted to do it, but From Software said no, which is weird because I thought Sony had the right. I don't know. It's a rights thing. Hopefully one day we get a Bloodborne 2, or at least a Bloodborne remastered or something, because this game genuinely is very special and unique. Honestly, once you get into the lore and the world and really start delving into the past the surface level of the gameplay, which is already great, you know, that makes you really appreciate it even more. So definitely recommend it if you like anything like this, from soft games or hard action RPGs or Lovecraftian, eldritch, almost vampiric, werewolfy type stuff. Like, honestly, you know, if you like gothic stuff whatsoever, yeah, this game is truly unique, and definitely probably the most unique Soulsborne game, outside of Elden Ring. Maybe they kind of both have their own things, but definitely give it a shot if you haven't. And thanks for watching. That's the end of what was this character's name even? Verge? Oh my god. Yeah, like Virgil, because I was guiding. I remember that. Like Dante's Inferno. Dante's Guide. Dante's Inferno. Okay. Playthrough complete. I need like a sound effect. It was like playthrough complete. So now we gotta switch over to the Nintendo Switch 2. What's up, William? Welcome in. Goodbye, Bloodborne. I love you. I'll never forget you. Goodbye. I will delete you now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wait, first, eject disk. Then delete. Goodbye, Bloodborne. You were so good to me. Alright. I gotta switch all the wires to the Switch 2, folks. So give me a second while I do that, and I'll see you soon. You have a disc drive PS5, not a digital only. Yeah, I know, right? I only have 2 PS4 games currently, both FromSoft games, funnily enough. Pokopia, yeah, I'm curious what my review would be in terms of a rating. I mean, I think the big factor with Pokopia is that it's so unexpected, basically. Alright, I forget, I have to, like, change... How do I change the... How do I change the game? Here we go. Time to play the game. A Pokemon is still the talk of the town today. Head to the Withered Wasteland Pokemon Center to talk to them. Head to the Withered Wasteland to talk to them. Can we travel? We should be able to travel here, right? Return home to the Withered Wasteland. If you leave the sparkling Skylands, you won't be able to come back using... Wait, what? You don't have a home? Such a weird design choice. Because if I leave here, if you leave the sparkling Skylands, you won't be able to get... I guess that's fine. Because we can get here relatively quickly. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Go to the Withered Wasteland. I want to see what they're talking about. Because it just takes so much to make a house in this game, basically. You need a full entire day. It's kind of insane. Yeah, I mean, I really like this game. It's extremely... It's just a lot more unique than I thought. Pokemon, you know, I think all Pokemon fans were kind of used to, like... Pokemon, anything with Pokemon knows they just have to do the bare minimum, basically. And then, you know, it'll still be a success. So this game... being such a surprising game in terms of depth has been really cool. Still no slow bro. Recipe for a ninja poster. Okay. So we still need paper, but to get paper we need a Pokemon that can recycle, which we have not found. Oh my god, did we find it? Oh my god. Could it be? Oh shit, Slow King?
What is this place? Where do we Pokemon come from and where are we headed? I can't seem to stop myself from wondering about such things, but for now, I'm not heading anywhere. In fact, I'm settling down right here. And you, dear, I'm not sure if you're a human or a Pokemon, but I do hope we'll have fun together.
Oh, so we must have gotten the very rare one then. Slow King. I freaking love the Slowbro line. It has an incredible intellect and intuition. Whatever the situation, remains calm and collected. He became friends with Slow King. So where's his dex? It's going to be Seaside. I think it's this. Yeah, so he's very rare. So we skipped the... Oh, they're both very rare. Wait, so Slowpoke common, Slowbro, very rare. Slow King, very rare. Why would this not be common then rare than very rare? That's kind of odd. Okay. Oh, rainy weather. Well, yeah, no, it doesn't say it. You would think, honestly. You would think this one would just be this, and then this one would have to have the, the rain, yeah. But it doesn't. It just spawns whenever. Yeah, I freaking love Slow King. And I even love the Galarian versions, too.
Slow King, Slow Bro has gotten a ton of love over the years.
All right, well, let's make a guide. I wasn't sure if I was going to guide everything, but honestly, those guides have been doing better than I thought on the guide channel. So let's go ahead and do them, at least for, like, some interesting Pokemon like this. Check the other patches. Yep. 1, 2, 3, exit. Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to GV Guides, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you how to get Mr. or Mrs. I think it's a Mrs. here. Slow King, which is very tricky. I put these patches of grass here so much earlier in my playthroughs, and I never saw Slow Bro or Slow King, because this is how you get Slow Bro as well. So you can see Seaside Tall Grass is what you need, just 4 tall grass next to ocean water. You can put this in the first biome, and then you can get Slow Bro as a very rare, but also Slow King over here, which I'll mute my webcam so you can see, is also a very rare. Now, does not need to be raining, even though it is raining. So it's odd that they're both very rare, but yeah. All that I did was basically build 2 patches of tall grass, just 4 like that, and then I also put, I mean, watch us get another Slow Bro over here. So I put those over here as well. So obviously you can put as many as you want to try to increase the chances, because this did not spawn for forever. I checked back here so often, but you can see I basically made 3 different of these habitats, and I don't even know how many times I checked, maybe like 20 if not 30 or so. But eventually, if you build that, it will show up. Resetting the area, leaving, coming back, etc., will obviously give it a chance to kind of make it happen. But yeah, this took forever. I'm assuming all the very rare chances have around the same chance, but that's all you got to do. And then just keep resetting the area, and eventually you will get Slow King. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more guides. I'll see you next time. Bye! Thanks for the subscription if you in the chat currently. Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to GV Guides, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you how to Mr. Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to GV Guides, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you how to get Mr. or Mrs. I think it's a Mrs. here. Slow King, which is very tricky. We'll see you next time. Bye! Bye! Thank you for watching that video. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm hearing like weird banging. I'll be right back 1 second. Okay, that's definitely outside. I thought for a second somebody was like banging on the side of my wall. Yo, what's up, Kate? Welcome back. All right, Slow King. Wasn't expecting that. Playing Bloodborne actual stream, playing Pokopia. Well, in the title of the stream on both Twitch and YouTube, it says Pokopia if enough time. So we finished Bloodborne, and now we're on to Pokopia, just as the title says. So what's going on with the talk of the town? Anybody ever tell you got a real big heart, Ditlio? Thanks for always being rad. I got you something. Think fast. 3 pairs of glowing mushrooms. So what's the talk of the town situation? Rain. I'm no good with rain. So how do we figure that out? Maybe it's at the Pokemon Center, I guess? If you ever got a problem, remember you can always come talk to me. Want to talk about Pokemon? Need to find a friend? If you're having trouble finding a Pokemon, open your Pokedex to that Pokemon's page and select Locate. Oh yeah, I forgot about the stamps too. You got 2,000 life coins. You got this week's stamp card. Good old Dragonite. Do dee do 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 do. Beep beep do do. Ba ba boo. Ba ba boo. Bum 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 bum. Nope. Can you do a quick Dex update to see everyone you've obtained so far? Yeah, sure thing. Give me a second. So new day, daily challenges have been updated. Cell phone recipe. Ooh. It can't make calls even when powered on. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, this game's good. Really surprised. Very fun. So let's take a look at our Pokédex. So far we have obtained Bulbasaur, Charmander, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Slowpoke, Bellsprout, Paris, Slowking, Onix, Hitmonchan, Professor Tangrowth, Scyther, Ditto, which is us, Magikarp, Combee, Vespiquen, Shellos, Drifloon, Drillbur, Timber, Growlithe, Meowth, Pikachu, which is Pikachu, because she's peaky, get it? Goomy, Lampent, Litwick, Happiny, Lapras, Snorlax, which in this game is Mosslax, I think, Mareep, Trubbish, Prinplup, Piplup, Makuhita, Torchic, Smeargle, Zorua, Pawmi, Pawmo, Machoke, Dartrix, DJ Rotom, Torkoal, Ludicolo, Larvitar, Magmar, Graveler, Scorbunny, Greedent, Carkol, Charcadet, Gimmighoul, Rookidee, Volcanion, Raikou, and Kyogre. That is everybody that we've acquired so far. Yeah, what's up, Emily? Welcome in. We have not done too much. We basically just checked the slow bro encounter area. Yeah, we checked the slow bro encounter area, and then I was surprised to get Slow King, which I didn't realize both slow bro and Slow King are both very rare encounters, which is kind of odd. You would think slow bro would be rare, and then Slow King would be very rare. Are they divergent evolutions? I forget. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I think they're divergent. Yo, thanks, bud. So, apparently there's a Pokemon that's the talk of the town around here, which means we have to just find them? Is that what it is? Like, I don't know what that means. But, from what I can tell, it just means there's gonna be some random Pokemon somewhere. Like, it's the talk of the town, so you would think somebody would say something about it. Your Majesty, we gathered up lots and lots of nectar for you. See, here's some really sweet nectar I found. It's all sticky and yummy. Hey, stop trying to hog the spotlight. I was the one who found the flowers that smelled the strongest, so I bet my nectar's way tastier. No, I think the Queen's gonna like mine the best. It's got a nice, refreshing aftertaste, so you can eat as much of it as you want. Come now, let's not argue. I love equally all the nectar you three bring me. In fact, I will happily enjoy all of it. Really? So does that mean we can bring you even more? Well, yes, I suppose. Oh, yay, we found lots more that we couldn't carry, so we bring all that back, too. Yeah, the liquidy stuff was that way, and the stuff that smelled like berries was over that way. We're going to bring you so much nectar, Your Majesty. Oh, my, you truly have much more than this? I'm not certain I can finish that all on my own. I know, let's eat the nectar together. Yes, that's what we should do. Kyogre was quite big, yeah. Yeah, because basically every time you complete the story of, like, a particular area, a legendary Pokemon shows up. So, for the first area, it was Kyogre. Yeah, Kyogre was quite large. First aid kit. Team R Grunt's Journal number 1 has been added to your human records. I've decided to give this social media thing a whirl. Today's my first go at it. Why? To bring in new recruits for our organization. We may not be the heroes of the story as far as most people out there are concerned. To be completely honest, we're kind of the villains. But if you forget about all the rules and common sense and stuff, we live how we want to live. And I think that makes us a pretty fun organization. Since we don't have the best reputation, I can't really give out our name. But it's kind of hard to talk about without a name. So let's go with Team R. Got it? So anyway, give me a yell if you're interested in being a member of Team R. So what new Pokemon is the talk of the town? I'm confused. Maybe it's just like one random Pokemon will talk to us about it. Also, what happens if we just go over there? Hold on. Bum, 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 bum. So, can we just literally go over here? Go to Pallet Town? Yeah. But that's misspelled. It's not Pallet, because the original Pallet Town is P-A-L-E-T. This one's P-A-L-E-T-T-E. Interesting. What is this? Found a trace of a Pokemon. Whoa, Scizor. Tree. Wow, really? So all the bugs are found there. I'm assuming he's like very rare. Show me how to like look at him. Well, I guess we should try to make it happen. Tree shaded. What? Oh wow. So he just shows up. Okay, so hold on. So let's cut this. And we'll do leafage. One. Asahu. Asrahi. Asfahor. Tree shaded tall grass. So now he'll pop up there. This is just a random area that's connected. I'm confused. 2 jars of honey. What's this? Move. Lost and found. Beep, 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 boot up, complete, obtaining information about this town. This is Pallet Town. This land belongs to no one but you. You can freely alter the landscape, build houses, and otherwise customize it as you see fit. Please choose a name for the town. I mean, I like Pallet Town, to be honest with you, but maybe we'll go with what I typically do for these sorts of games. There's 2 names that I typically go with. We'll go with Vaunaville. Ba, 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 da, da. Is Vaunaville okay? Why, yes. Name registered. Beep, beep, special challenges prepared. These special challenges have been prepared to help you develop your town. There are generous prizes for those who complete them, so please give them your best effort. Keep on living your best Poke life. Okay. Huh? A Pokemon! A Pokemon! What's up? Well, I was hanging out with my friends, but then, when I woke up, I was all by myself. I looked everywhere around here, I really have, but I couldn't find any of them. Where'd everyone go? I'll help you look. Huh? You're gonna help me? Thanks! Who were you looking for exactly? My friends, well, there was one who really liked fire and one who really liked water. Oh, and one said they really loved electricity, and then one could never get enough sun. You have a lot of friends. Beep, 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 in a spot of trouble. At times like this, try taking on a special challenge. If you complete it, you'll receive something you can use to make a new Pokemon habitat. Yeah, that really surprised me. I didn't think it'd talk. I don't really get what it was saying, but do you think you can help me find my friends? Oh, but I wasn't done telling you about them. I can give you even more details. You learned about Eevee's friends. I wonder what everyone's up to. I do sure miss them. Eevee. Its ability to evolve into many forms allows it to adapt smoothly and perfectly to any environment. Deedle beep, a message from your Pokedex. You've earned a recipe as a reward for discovering lots of Pokemon. Stylish tiling. These islands don't have a story to pursue, but they are vast and undeveloped, so you can build them up as you see fit. You can also invite others to play via link play to help you develop an island, or you can all visit a dream island together. You can also bring Pokemon from other towns to Pallet Town. There are also some Pokemon who you can only find there. Work together with other players and Pokemon to create a fun and lively island. Well, interesting. Man, I didn't think this was just hiding over here. So, some Pokemon can only be found here, but I'm assuming it's all randomized? Why does it look like there's places to explore? Let's go to the top of here real quick. You got one Freezing Chambers kit? So can you build forever? It sounded like it was like it was like Minecraft where it kept going and going and going. I don't know. I just don't know. Machop, boulder shaded tall grass. But I'm wondering if that's specifically Pallet Town. And a Geodude. And just 4. Okay, so let's make those both. Okay, so there's tall grass. Boulder shaded. I want to get that Scizor. How can Scizor be common with that? Let's go ahead and reset the area. Yo, what's up, Stolly? Long time no see. Hope you've been well. Go to the Wasteland, yes. Did you see the Sekiro anime trailer came out today? No. Didn't even know there was a Sekiro anime. Interesting. I'll have to check it out. What, Greyjoy? What are you freaking out, boy? What you doing, boy? Go to Vonneville, yeah. You're sweet boy. Blue. So can we warp here, return home? We can go to Bonneville. You don't have a home. Would you like to go to a safe location nearby instead? Yeah. Now, since we're close, I don't know if it's going to work. How big actually is Pokopia? It's much larger than I would have thought. I thought it was just going to be basically an Animal Crossing town, but no. It's kind of like a whole bunch of different biomes and stories. And you can choose which ones you want to build, basically. Okay. So let's go back to Withered Wasteland. If you leave, you won't be able to come back using Return Home. Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks, is like trying to get these freaking houses going so you can warp around. Each one takes a day. Something I saw another streamer do that may solve your building kit woes. You can build houses brick by brick. You can then put down furniture and move Pokemon into them. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, because I was like, why would you... It just seems so crazy that, yeah, you needed an entire day to build one house because you need one for you and then you need one for, like, every other Pokemon. That makes so much more sense. So what Pokemon is the talk of the town? I'm confused. Oh, this? Eek, I'm scared. What do you mean you're scared? You asked me to show you my coolest pose, practically begged me even. And hey, quit spraying water everywhere. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Anytime I'm startled, the bubbles come out. Still, you may be scary, but you're real cool too, Charizard. Hey, as long as you get how cool I am, we're good. But listen, water and me, we don't mix so well, you know? Can you do it again? Maybe some other time, bud. If I rock that pose too much, you'll stop appreciating what makes it so cool. No, I won't. Your poses are super cool no matter how many times I see them, Charizard. I mean, yeah, of course, but breathing wicked sweet flames takes a lot out of me, you know? Maybe tomorrow. Please. Fine. Just let me rest a sec first. Eek, you're so scary. Oof, hey, wait a minute. You're doing that on purpose, aren't you? It seriously killed my fiery vibes. I mean, that right there is why this game's so good. They, like, specifically did a single interaction with Squirtle and Charizard. So, like, Squirtle and Charizard have to both be here. Like, that's so cool. They didn't have to do that. Most Pokemon games don't do stuff like that. Punching game? What's up, dude? Never get bored when I'm with you, Ditlio. How do I find who's the talk of the town? I don't get it. There's gotta be like somebody wanting to talk to me that says it, but I don't know who. It's not Tangrowth, right? It's over this way. Classic Pokemon hideout. Oh, like in the Gen 3. Yeah, you can build for yourself. I just didn't realize that it was like... I thought you had to have like a building kit first, basically. Reuse the habitats and attract different Pokemon to them. Yeah, right. Yeah, I know. That's what we could have done with Slowbro or Slowpoke. I just didn't do it. Wait, how do you break through the... Oh, yeah, because we can go over the steel thing now. No battling. At least not as far as I know yet. I've not seen any battling ability. Yeah, it's good. I mean, if you got a Switch too, if you can float it, if you're a Pokemon fan, I definitely recommend it. But games be expensive these days. Trust me, I get it. What the hell is this now? That's a slow ladder climbing animation. So is this just to get all these materials to build? Oh, wait. Team R Grunt's journal number 8 has been added to your human records. Account suspended due to policy violations. The owner of this account was found to belong to the criminal organization calling themselves Team R, which has been causing trouble across the region. The entire organization, including its boss, has been apprehended by the international police. We hope that this news will allow our users to continue using our platform with peace of mind. So what is the point of this place? Secret? It's a good game. What the hell is this stuff? Was this like Fiesta Rock? Okay. Let's go back to Withered Wasteland, and I'm gonna try to spawn at least maybe like a Scizor or somebody. There's apparently like a free Pokemon here, but I just don't know what it is. Oh, maybe you? Hey there, you like this spot too? Yeah. Okay, nice talk. Who the hell is the talk of the town? Beep boom. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's go check Pallet Town, see if anybody spawns. Yeah, I forget how this works. I think it's like somebody is just somewhere, but I don't know where they would be. Only PC? Nope. Definitely not going to be on PC. Hard-coded Nintendo game. Okay, that's definitely a Scizor, I would have to assume. Yeah, so I guess we should get him first. Scizor! Oh my god, beautiful! Oh, look at him. Look at him. love his red text here. All right, let's do a guide for this guy too. 1, 2, 3, 8. Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to GV Guides. This is how to get Scizor, which may be a little confusing to some people because I had no idea that this even existed, this area. So we'll go through his dialogue real quick. You startle me. Just what exactly are you? If you're planning to attack me, then swish, swish. You'll soon find yourself prey to my pincers. That relaxed stance and that unconcerned expression. I'm impressed. I seem to have found myself a worthy rival. I look forward to whatever lies ahead of us. So yeah, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Scizor, swings its eye-patterned pincers up to scare its foes. This makes it look like it has 3 heads. So, this is going to blow some people's mind, but basically if we take a look at the habitat decks and find tree-shaded tall grass, one of the first, I think literally the second habitat in the entire game, you can see Scizor here is a common, but Scizor has to be in Pallet Town, I do believe, although it's not saying it here. So I'm pretty sure at one point it said you had to find Scizor in Pallet Town. And if you don't know what that is, I'm going to show you in just a second, because I definitely did not find Scizor in the base level, but you might be able to find him in the base level too. But the way that I was able to find him is pretty much if you take this road back to the first area, Withered Wasteland. You might do some exploration there, and if you look, there's sort of a cycling road, and if you simply build a bridge over to the cycling road, it'll enable Pallet Town, which is basically your own, like, little Minecraft. I'm not sure if it's procedurally generated, but it's meant to be kind of a canvas, hence the Pallet Town name. So you can see that's where the Withered Wasteland is. That's the hill that's overlooking the very beginning area. So if you come over here and just build a bridge over to this long road, it'll activate. So, oh, nice. I'm in the middle of a guide. What? Give me 1 second. I'm doing a guide real quick. Very good. Okay, sorry, my girlfriend just got home. What I was saying was, yeah, if you follow that road and then go over here, it'll go through a whole tutorial when you interact with the PC about basically what Pallet Town is. And so all you have to do is build a tree-shaded tall grass habitat here. And as I figured, if you kind of warp back to the Withered Wasteland and then come back, Scizor, who is a common, will be right here. Now again, I don't know if this will trigger in the base game outside of Pallet Town. But he spawned immediately as soon as I built this in Pallet Town. And there's just a lot of other areas around here, like that rock over there, and then just like 4 patches of grass that have similar things where it seems like you have to come to Pallet Town to at least find the traces and then build those habitats. Although it did say there are specific Pokemon that only spawn in Pallet Town or in that area, so I'm confused as to why it's not saying it here. But anyways, that's how you get Scizor, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you found this guide helpful. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. I'll see you next time. Bye! Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to GV Guides. This is how to... Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to GV Guides. This is how to get Scizor, which may be a little confusing to some people because like it has 3 heads. So, second, because I definitely did not find Scizor back to the first area, Withered Wasteland. You might do some exploration there, and if you look, there's sort of a cycling road, and if you simply build a bridge over to the cycling road, it'll enable Pallet Minecraft. I'm not sure if it's procedurally generated, but it's meant to be kind of a canvas, hence the Pallet Town name. So you can see that's where the waiting area. So if you come over here and just build a bridge over to this long road, it'll activate. Exactly what Pallet Town is, and so all you have to do is build. Okay, sorry, my girlfriend just got home. What I was saying was, yeah, if you follow that road and then go over here. Okay, sorry, my girlfriend just got home. What I was saying was, yeah, if you follow that road and then go over. Bye. Bye. Hey, it's me, GV. All right. I'm going to go say hi to Cindy real quick, folks. I will be back. Thank you for watching. BRB. Ba be da do da do 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 be do da do 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 do. Be da do da do 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 do. Purple blob Pokemon again? Talking about Goomy? Perhaps Goomy? Okay, there's so much stuff to do. Let's go back to the Withered Wasteland. We'll see if we get lucky with a slow bro as well. Yeah, that's fine. Ba-da-do. What is it talking about with that one Pokemon that showed up? I just don't know. I have no idea. Oh yeah, that's his habitat now, huh? Yeah, because we could build a home for him and then check that again for Slow Bro somewhere. Alright, well, let's go ahead and continue the story. So we need to go to... I think it was Rocky Ridges, right? To get to that second place. And then we gotta build a home ASAP. Oh yeah, I forgot we never even did this. Ooh. Ooh.
Nice to meet you. I have chosen to live here, so let us become friends. I would be happy if we did. You'll be my friend. This is so good. I am so happy I could spin and spin and spin more than usual. Spin and spin and spin and spin, and I have spun too much. I'm now tired.
Oh yeah, I forgot we built this. Cold Pokemon. On sunny days, Roly-Curly will come out onto grassy plains and roll around. Then it will eat the grass that gets tangled in its wheel-like leg. There you are, Dedo. Great news. We finished building the Ridge Pokemon Center. Check it out. You ready for the big reveal? Here we go. The Ridge Pokemon Center is complete. Oh, the Pokemon Center's fixed, is it? I'm guessing this Pokemon Center will really come in handy for you from now on. Of course, it would be wonderful if humans came back too. But all that aside, this place is starting to look more like it used to, all thanks to you. Let's keep it up, Diddley-o. Do-do-do. Ba-da-da-da-bum. Freaking epic. Okay. Let's go check inside. I guess this is just a store? Maybe you can upgrade it further. It's so weird that it's just like a store. Someone's journal. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it has journals to like the actual main quest. or like what the deal is with you finding your trainer. Someone's journal number 3 has been added to your human records. A long time ago, the city was packed with people working in the nearby mines. Apparently, it was a pretty lively place. At least that's what I heard from the chef at the little restaurant I visited with Ditlio. There's no sign of that restaurant anymore, but I guess it's not surprising given those vicious volcanic eruptions. Who could live in a place like this now? The food we have at that restaurant was incredibly delicious. The whole time the chef was cooking, Ditlio was watching intently. It's always been so full of curiosity. I've noticed it seems particularly interested in the things humans do. I wish we could have traveled together more. There are so many things I wanted to show it. Adios, Kate. We hope to see you again. Oh, so he's got a quest. Oh ho, Ditlio, I have a favor to ask. There are a great deal more Pokemon in this town now, thanks to you, wouldn't you say? But I suspect among them, there may be some who aren't quite satisfied with their environment. Pokemon have such varied tastes, after all. I know I've asked this of you before, but I'm asking here in this town too. Would you please raise the comfort levels of this town's Pokemon even further? I'll leave the method up to you. I look forward to seeing your results. Looks like you have to improve the environment level to satisfy Professor Tangrove. Yeah, we know. Raise the environment level. I've got a piece of advice for you. I'm sure you'll agree that Chef Dente has really helped us out in this town. The power of cooked food is certainly nothing to sneeze at. And of course, Pokemon do love to eat. If you place their favorite foods near their homes, I believe that should improve their comfort levels. Bloodborne looks different. This is the new update. Okay, what habitat is this? Where the hell are you? Ooh, 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 ooh. Where is it? Where are you? Huh? I swear I'm hitting like this and then it just like takes it away. No filter. No. You. Yeah, that's weird. You have to press like Y to confirm it. Okay, there it is. Railroad crossing. Common for Roly-Coly. Alright, let's do a guide for Roly-Coly. Not really worth to do these small Pokemon, but in for a penny, in for a pound. One, two, three, exit. Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to GV Guides. This is a guide on how to get Roly-Coly in Pokemon Pokopia. I'm trying to find where he just headed off to. Every time you want to find these guys, where did you go, Roly-Coly? He's not even appearing on my map. Where did he actually? There he is. Okay, so here's Roly-Coly, the base cold Pokemon. And, yeah, you might get him super duper early on because he's quite easy to nab. Basically, all you need to do is you need to make this habitat right here. It's simply one of these, like, gate things above a track. But it has to be separate. It has to be literally the gate above one piece of track, as you can see. So if we take a look at the habitat decks here, you can see railroad crossing. And all it is one piece of railway track and one crossing gate. And that is it. And once you do that, if you keep reloading the area, eventually you will find Roly-Coly just hanging out near it. You don't even have to, like, wait for him to appear. And he will live there. And that's how you get Roly-Coly. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye! Do Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to GV Guides. This is a guide on how to get roly-coly. Bye! Bye! Hey, it's me, GV. Bum, 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 dum. Bing, 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 bum, bum. Okay, what do we got here? Found a trace of a Pokemon. It's gonna be, what is that, Doxbun, or the pre-evolution? Doxbun, that's the evolution, right? Doxbun. And then, I forget what the first one is. Bread Dog. Dog with the butter in it. Alright, let's go to the next zone, which is up here, right? I've been spoiled on 2 separate skills now in this game, and they are, like, really interesting. One I kind of figured, but the other one I was not expecting. Alrighty, what do we have to do for this place? Yo, 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 yo. Yo. So,
Thanks for helping with the town, Ditto. I just thought of another way to make it even nicer here. Whoa, tell me. Well, how about building houses here in this town? Houses like the humans had. I heard you can do that if you have something called a building kit. So if you have a building kit, could you build a house around here? Come get me when you're doing it, and I'll help too. Don't forget to put 3 types of furniture in the house after you built it. You've accepted Rookdee's request. And I mean, it looks like it just wants you to put it here, huh? Building kit. Freezing chambers kit. So we should just be able to do one of the normal, like, leaf hut or whatever, right? Dun, 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 dun. Rowlet clock. Do, 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 do. Stone den kit. I mean, I just want to build whatever's fastest. Actually, what's this right here? I just want to build whatever's fastest, but I don't know where we put that other stuff. So maybe we can buy it at the PC. Do do do. Do 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 do. Ba 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 be da boo buddy. Set of 3 leaf den kits. Yeah, because I'm assuming we just have a house. That's all that we really need. So we'll buy one of these. Purchase complete. Okay, then we got one of these. Leaf den kit. Just put it like right here, maybe. Like that? Yeah, there we go. Literally makes the same sounds as Animal Crossing too. Okay, now what do we need to build this?
sturdy stick, and 3 leaves, which we have. We need 1 Pokemon, then we need a builder. So let's bring ya boy. Little tiny Rookity. Go get to work, my friend. Then we need, like, timber, I guess. So let's go back to the Withered Wasteland. There has to be a faster way to do this, man. It really does. Do, 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 do. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, where is Mr. Timber? Timber, 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 timber. Mr. Timber, where are you? There you are. Okay, now if he's following me, I should be able to just warp, right? Return home. I'm assuming he'll travel with me, right? Actually, don't know. Beep, 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 doo. You've arrived home. Okay, is Timber still with us? He is good. Bum 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 bum. I guess this is the best way to do it, because then we at least have a home, and then we can warp back to this quicker. Alright, follow me, little buddy. Up here. Go, go. Alright, hopefully he follows me. He does. Good. Yo, you gotta come too, buddy. What you doing? Think you're done? You think you're done? Bam, bam. Start building. Yes. Okay, it's gonna be in about 13 minutes. I feel like the first one was 16 for whatever reason. Okay, now what do we do while they're building that? Let's see, we can go down there. there's another gate. Okay, I want to check out that gate. I wonder if it links back to the first area. Okay, what's the deal with you? Your trainer rank is Ultra. The area gate will now open. There's no way this already goes to a different area. Area gate unlocked. You may now pass through. There's no way this, because like you would be able to go immediately to a new area past this one, which we haven't even done yet. Let's see. Go to Bleak Beach. Okay, yeah. So it links up. Okay, so yeah, I figured we were going to be over here. So we could go ahead and build a bridge if we wanted to. I guess it doesn't really matter because we have the Lapras Surf anyways. Yeah, let's go back. Bow, 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 bow. Secret DLC. Oh my god. We found it already. I didn't even know I downloaded the DLC. The secret DLC. So that'll be done. Yeah, in about 10 minutes. So we can check on that then. I guess we should get some of this whenever we find it. Is there any hidden stuff back here? Kinda looks like maybe. What is this doing? Oh, that has to power. Wait, what is that powering? How odd. Okay, so we got that going. What else do we need to do? I'd like you to increase the Pokemon population and help improve their comfort levels. Environment level has to go up to 3. Okay, so that'll happen when that house gets built. You found a trace of a Pokemon. It's gonna be... What the hell is that? Is that Sprigatito or whatever? Tree-shaded pink tall grass. Oh, that's why, because there's 2 of these different ones I see. That's a Sprigatito, right? I think that's what that is. The green cat. You found a trace of a Pokemon. Vulpix, fluffy flower bed. So wait, what's the fluffy flower bed again? There are no habitats that fit these conditions, huh? What? Okay, wait. Take that off. And then how do we find what we just... Okay, so this one. You haven't discovered this habitat. It's just 4 Skyland flowers. So I think we just take one of these. It should work, I believe. Yeah, okay. So that can spawn Vulpix. Now there's a Pokemon up there. It's gonna be Lugia. Celadon department store reopens, has been added to your human records. On the 20th of this month, the Celadon department store will open its doors with a fresh new look in Area 2. Comment from the manager. Our product selection has changed, but we will continue to greet our customers with our usual welcoming care and service. What's up, Jana? Welcome in. You found a trace of a Pokemon. Timber Girder. Is that one Girder? Conkeldurr. Oh yeah, it has like the worst name ever. Conkeldurr. Okay, and then what was the other one? It's like we just put 4 things of grass over here, right? Bum, bum, ba-da, ba-da-da-da. Tree shaded pink tall grass. Now, see, that mentioned Celadon City, but I don't think this is Celadon. I think a lot of these places are just hodgepodges. Pop art bed. Bag of robust flower seeds. That goes all the way over there. Trace of a Pokemon. Raichu. Okay. One of my faves. Alright, let's take this. You need to connect it to another lift platform. Okay, so it sounds like we need to be able to fly. Yellow hut kit. So we have to be able to fly to get over there and then connect it, I would assume. We obviously don't have the ability to fly currently. It's got to be some weird habitat here for sure with that boat. Mr. Mime in a spotless washing station. Cleaning supplies. And then at the top we have nothing. We can build that bridge over there. Okay, we got another Pokemon. Definitely gonna be Vulpix, I would assume. It's gonna be
Vulpix, Vulpix.
Oh, 1 sec. Scratch, 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 scratch. Woo, I'm done. I have so many tails, it's hard to keep my fur tidy. Anyway, now that I'm all sorted, let me greet you properly. It's great to meet you.
Yeah, I had one earlier. Mwah.
Vulpix! From its mouth spew flames that seem to resemble the spirits of the deceased. Some people mistakenly think this fire is a ghost.
You became friends with
Vulpix.
Alright, let's go ahead and make a guy from Vulpix. One, two, three, exit. Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to a guide for Pokemon Pokopia. This is how to get none other than Vulpix. who's right here, and is oh so cute, one of the best Gen 1 Pokemon. But I mean, honestly, all the Gen 1 Pokemon are one of the best, if we're being real here. So this is the area that is the Sparkling Skylands, a bit later in the game. That's kind of the Pokemon Center right there, and then what we need to do is we need to make 4 little flower patches just like this. So basically, if you walk over here, you might get a trace for Vulpix. There's going to be flowers all over the place. If you simply take Rototiller and grab one of them, there's already going to be 3 right here. You can just put it there. And then all that I did is I just went over there a little bit of exploring, and I just came back, and it was rustling. You can see right there the same thing's happening. And that will get you Vulpix, which is a common Pokemon that I'll show you here. Fluffy Flower Bed is the environment. Just 4 Skyland flowers. They can be different colors. It doesn't really matter. And Vulpix is a common. Hope that guide helped. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Beep-a-doo-doo, ba-da-da-doo. Hey, it's me, Javine. Welcome to a guide for Pokemon Pokopia. This will get none other than Vulpix, who's right here, and oh so. Hey, it's me, Javine. Welcome to a guide for Pokemon Pokopia. This is how to get none other than Vulpix. Bye! Bye! Yeah, we got some really good fire types in our Patreon. Nuzlocke, and I won't spoil what happens to him, but man, oh man. Man, oh man. Alright, who is this again? It's gonna be... Yeah, Sprigatito? Is that how you call it? Sprigatito, yeah. I always want to say Sprigatio. Greyjoy, you just scratching the walls? Why? Come here. Come here.
Who are you? Did you find me by following my scent? Huh? You didn't, but you do think it's a nice scent, right? It's pretty and sweet, right? You can come see me again if you want. I'll share this nice scent with you anytime.
Its fluffy fur is similar in composition to plants. This Pokemon frequently washes its face to keep it from drying out. Another guide now. Yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, exit. Hey, it's me, Javine. Welcome to another Pokemon Pokopia guide, ladies and gentlemen. Decided to get Sprigatito. There, Sprigatito is right there. So all you need to do is make this environment right here, which is going to be none other than the tree-shaded pink tall grass. So it's going to be 4 pink tall grasses up against a large tree, any, just like in every other environment. All that I did was, right over there is the Pokemon Center, came over here and simply used leafage, I believe, on this soil right here to make 4 connected pink grasses. Left the area, came back, Sprigatito spawned. Quite simple. Hope this guide helped. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye! Let me tell you what. Hey, it's me, GB, and welcome to another Pokemon Pokopia guide. Ladies and gentlemen, decided to get Sprigatito. There, Sprigatito is right there. So all you need to do is make this environment. Hey, it's me, GB, and welcome to another Pokemon Pokopia guide. Ladies and gentlemen, decided to get Sprigatito. Hi! Hi! What's up? Hey, Ditto. You know how you're always making homes for us? Well, I know a home you could make. I'll tell you all about it. It's for a Pokemon called Froakie. I saw them in places like this all the time. Hydrated pink tall grass. You found a trace of a Pokemon. What if we could get paper right there? Whoa, what is that? Is that Hariyama? What even is that? I'm assuming that's Hariyama, but that silhouette looks really odd. Or Lickalily? Waste paper. Wait, waste paper times 1. Can I like cut this? Found a trace of a Pokemon. Swablu. I love Swablu. Alright, let's go check back on this real quick. It's done. There you are, Ditto. The Leaf Den's all done. You gotta check it out. It's super awesome. Prepare to be amazed. Ta-da! Wow. Unfriggin' believable. The Leaf Den is complete. Okay, now we gotta put some furniture in there, which we have like a full freaking inventory, so hopefully we have something that could be used as furniture here. Been watching your Oblivion Remastered playthrough and had a dream that I was battling an ogre. The powers of suggestion. As is my plan. Glad to see it's coming to fruition. Okay, iron rack. It's gonna be one piece of furniture for sure. Wiggly mirror. Little Ditto mirror. Passionate poster? Does that count? I don't know. Iron door? Hot spring spout industrial chair. That's got to be one. Okay, so that counts as 3 pieces of furniture. Okay, let's go over here.